Welcome back, friends. Let's talk about how we can use rise over run. Let me get my pencil. Rise over run as a really easy way to graph linear equations. So the first thing we need to do before we can do rise over run is we need to anchor a point. We need to find some point on the graph that makes sense. The easiest way to do this is I usually just put 0 in for x. So we're going to find the y-intercept, which we happen to know because this guy is always the y-intercept. So if we plug 0 in for this, we're just going to get y equals 3, where x equals 0, right? And so we know x equals 0, y equals 3. There's our 1 point. Now we know our slope is 3/2. Our slope is 3/2. So that means that we rise 3 units for every 2 units we run, which means we go across. Rise, run, rise, run, rise, run. Now, if our rise was negative, we would go down and over, and as long as our run is positive, we go to the right. Okay, so that's how you think about it. So let's try it here. Let's rise, run. So we're going to rise 3 for every 2 that we run. So we can see that we rise 3 from -1 here. If we want to rise 3, 1, 2, 3, run 1. It's there. Rise 3, 1, 2, 3, run 1. So you can see we've created 3 points just by using our rise, run. Usually I would have gone up on those, but because my graph is so small and it runs down, you can see why I did it that way. Let's try this one. What's our slope? Our slope is -3, which is really -3 over 1. So it rises -3, which means it actually goes down 3 for every 1 that it goes over. And then we know that our y-intercept, our b, is -3. So we know our starting point is 0, -3, right? When x equals 0, y equals -3. 0, -3. There's our starting point. Okay, now how do we get to this? Well, we have to go down 3 and over 1. So down 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and over 1. So this is it. 1, 2, 3, over 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, over 1. And you can see we've created the points on our graph so that it's easy to graph just by doing rise over run. I hope this has helped.